Hi YouTube, welcome back to my workshop. I haven't been in here for, it feels like years. I think it's about a year and a half, maybe longer. And today I'm making a dump pouch, and I started it yesterday, so you can see the basic shape. But the good thing is I've got these traditional ex-Swedish military pouches. They're just little cotton bags. I don't really know why the military would use them for, but they're quite nice little bags. And this one I'm using, I've basically done Greenland wax from Fjällräven. Yeah, I've impregnated it with that, using my blowtorch to melt it in. I'm going to give it two more goes, so I'll quickly do that now. So get your wax, rub it all over. Let me turn it down a little bit. Rub it in, get it well in there. Do one side first, then you take your blowtorch, put it on the very gentle flame, move the wax out of the way so you don't melt that, and then just run the heat over, nice and gently, melt it in. Okay, and that is then impregnated with the wax. I'll flick it over. It has already had coating already. A bit more won't hurt. You can get this wax from most outdoor suppliers that sell Fjällräven, or online. It's quite expensive. I think I paid about a tenner, £10, 100 SEK, $15 maybe for a bar. But it goes quite a long way. And the idea is you don't do the whole garment. It's meant for their trousers and jackets. You're not really supposed to do everything, just the key points that will get extra wet, like shoulders and things. Get that nicely in there. Sure it melts nice, good. So there we go, one waxed cotton bag. Nice, good, that's that done. So next job is to do my belt loop. Now I'm riveting this. I'm stitching the bag to the pouch, if you can see the stitch holes, but I'm riveting this on. Now I do that purely because it's really strong and can be replaced easily. Obviously if it's stitching and the stitching snaps or comes off, which doubt will happen, but if it does, it's very awkward to replace. At least with a rivet you can just fit new rivets. So that will go on there. Now I want this to hang slightly higher off the belt. I don't want it in the middle of the pouch because it makes it too high on the belt and it's a little bit awkward putting it away again, to be honest, when you've got a sort of outdoors coat on and folds of material over your jacket. So that's why I tend to do it a bit more like dangle. So I've got 4 rivets here that will fit on here, this thing. So I do need to die this first, but I just want to get my holes punched. So line it up centrally. You do this by eye, you don't need to be that precise. Right there, I think. Make the mark. I'm going to do one more there, just to give it extra strength. Like so. Punch this through the leather. Obviously I've dyed this already, so I need to be a little bit careful because it will mark quite easily. You get a tool on it or anything. That one. Now the middle hole I can't do with my punch because it doesn't extend enough. Use this awl, just run that through. Like that. And then you put your rivets in. Now obviously I'm not going to make these in yet because I need to dye the loop first. Just check it for, make sure everything's where it needs to be, which it is. Like that. Colour this one. Now I use EcoFlow leather dye, which is this stuff, and this is called medium brown antique. I quite like the colour. And a sponge, which seems to have decided to wander off somewhere. Yep, my sponge has vanished. Oh, where have you gone? I don't think on a disc this small it would vanish, but it has. There we go. Got another one. Let's not mess around. That's a bit hard, that one. Take your dye. I tend to go quite heavy with the dye. This does go a long way, this one. Work it in. Get it right in there. And once you've done the coat, and then buff it with a cloth, just to take out the lines from the brush. There we go. I like this because it's uneven. You know, it's not immaculately smooth leather colour because, well, it looks fake to me. Do the other side. You know, I like a bit of natural look. If everything's perfect, it doesn't look right to me. Get that in there. Obviously the back half of the leather's rough. Okay, get that one nicely in there, do the edges. Squirt a bit on the brush. It's been a long time since I've had my fingers stained with leather colouring. When I first got in, I was doing a lot of this kind of stuff. Permanently brown fingers. Right, once you got that on, I then use my foot massage to burr the edges, burnish the edges, sorry. Just rounds them off, smooths them out, toughens them up, stops any fraying bits of leather, you know, like hairy bits of leather off the sides. There we go, done. That's that. That'll go with that. Give that a quick rub over. And all my leather will be treated, which I'll show you when I do it. I do about 3 different layers on the leather. Do a couple of layers of polish and then I finish with a layer of wax, and it just holds everything in. So we'll do that once I've stitched it. So that will go on there, like that. Fold over, job done. Now the next job is to stitch the bag on, and for that I've just got some cotton thread, where is it, waxed cotton, here, in white. It's a synthetic sinew and very strong, very good stuff. So I'll stitch it and then I'll come back because the stitching does take a little while, and I'll go upstairs and do that. So see you in a little while. Right, girls and boys, so stitching done. Oh, let me show you that. And it's all done by hand. I have got a sewing machine, but it's only like a small for clothes. It won't go through leather. So, but anyway, that's all stitched on. Pleased with that. Now for the belt loop. So the way I'm designing this one is it'll be held on by 3 jobbies, studs, what do you call it, rivets. 3 rivets hold it onto the pouch, and then the pouch itself will be riveted with 2, which will be more than adequate for this, because it's not, you know, it's not for taking lots of weight. It's for collecting tinders or whatever. Really, it's a bump pouch for putting shells in, I suppose. So first job is to push those through there. That, and go on that side of that side. That through there. fit those on the ones that I've already fitted on, like that. Put the tops on and they just push in like so. Hope you can see all this. On there, and then got a little anvil here, so put them like that, tap them into place with the hammer, which is here. Okay, so that's attached to that nicely. Fold over the belt loop, connect those on there, there. Tap that down. And then just snip these off, that, and then here I have a candle, and all I do is just drip some wax on. Smooth it over with your finger, and then just on this top edge I'm going to put some of my G1000 wax, Greenland wax, just on the top line, just to waterproof that stitching. So gently run that over. Done. Nice. And melt the front of this again. Just to make sure that wax is in there. Gives off quite a pleasant smell. That. And there we have it, the dump pouch. So the way it works, obviously I imagine everybody knows, you just fold this in like so, and then hold it up, fold it up, fold that over. And there we have it, a small dump pouch, stitching on the back, and then you just pop it open, pouch opens out, put stuff in, when you're finished just roll it up again, like so, fold it over, yeah, good, I'm rather pleased. So all I'll have to do now is give it a final coating of polish, and then just slap a load of wax on, really, some leather balm, and it'll be done. There you go guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next vid.